Good morning. Good morning to everyone who is watching. We are live at the Nakawa Magistrate Court. We are broadcasting live. It is the heavy media, as usual. Dr. Kizza Besigye is the one coming today. So, in a few minutes from now, we are receiving Dr. Kizza Besigye to see what is going to happen in today's court and see what is going to transpire in today's court. Olwaleero kooti ya Dr. Kizza Besigye era tujja kufuna omukisa twogereko n'omubaka w'ekira atubuulire ye kyalowooza olunaku olwaleero mu mbeera ey'okuba nti kano ajja. What is his perspective? Shall be talking a lot of matters here. Yes, stay tuned. Tubeere nga tukikwasaganya mpola 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 mpola. Tubeere nga tukikwasaganya mpola mpola. Akansokola. Morning, Council. So anytime from now, we want to get Honorable Semuju Nganda. He tells us few words here and there about the court today. Anytime from now, doctor is coming. Just stay tuned. Tubeere nga tukikwasaganyiza ddala bulungi. This is the heavy media. The court is not yet opened. We want to get Honorable Semuju Nganda here. Talk to him for a few minutes. See what is going to happen today and what is going to inspire. What is going to inspire? In today's court. Gwe labayo. Gundi osooka omubuuzeeko tumufuneko ka interview. Semuju. Kati nze lindako mmalo settinga wano gwe njagala. ogenda yingiro n'amulaba Honorable Semujju ataddewo embeera paka munda. Honorable Semujju ataddewo embeera paka munda. Honorable Semujju ataddewo embeera paka munda. Nafune wanyimirira. Sokoleke awo ngendo yimirira. Morning, sir. Morning, sir. We are getting started anytime from now. Sembera wali kale sebo kyotugamba kye tugenda okukola mukama wange. Yeah. What a good. Sorry? He doesn't want to tamper with these things. That's the message he has. Junior, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. What are you? What is the problem? Ani agenda okwogerera atena ani agenda okwogerera mu mulina buzibu nakupulira CEO wakoze ne kaadi agambe galagala kwata kumisi omusajja omukyankalanya
That's why you always make sure you get
nakati kantandika omujjongera bereka ntekeko omuzanyo nooli keke nalaba ebifaananyi byange byakozesa muterevu abatugoberera namwe balokubanga bulungi. This is the head of media. Honorable Semujunganda is already in the court. For those of you who are joining for a purpose of taking our pictures, using our pictures, it is not bad because we are all media people. Wano waliwo abasajja 7 bakwata ebifaananyi bw'alaba ng'ogenze live akwata ekifaananyi n'akiteeka ku vmix n'akiteeka oba ku obs ezo gundi naffe tumanyi ozikozesa waliwo omusajja wa keke yemerinio tateekako asumbuwa busumbuli bantu abagezaako okukozesa kontenti waffe mu gezigezi tubagamba mugezeeko okubeera naffe gye tubeera eno mukozesa kontenti waffe ne mufuna sente nyingi. So if you are watching and you are watching this video from another channel, the main channel, it is the media. These guys batuyoga bakozesa ebintu byaffe okubeera nga balabanga bo abageze ennyo naye katubaleke bakozesa obugezi bwabwe naye nga you're following the heavy media straight. This is the heavy media. As we are going on, as you see here, this is the court of Dr. Kizza Besigye. Dr. Kizza Besigye is coming today in court for different for it is a matter coming for still like you followed up next time or last time, as you saw it was different issues. So even today there are different issues here in Nakawa court. Ekintu tugenda banga tukitambuliza ddala bulungi nnyo. Olunaku olwaleero Dr. Kizza Besigye aleetebwa mu kooti omulundi gw'oyinza okugamba sokoliko naayitawo sembirako watete giteekeyo baaba ajja era nga ensonga za Dr. Kizza Besigye zonna ogenda banga ozikoberera wano butereevu media. Wano butereevu ku heavy media tugenda banga kitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. Tell a friend to tell a friend to join up. Tell a friend to tell a friend to join up. It's better you tell me where you are watching us from. It's better you tell me where you are watching us from. Just send me a simple message. Essanyu ly'amalembo kati mulimu eryo eyassanyu ly'amalembo. Amawulire ne tugakola.
Abantu tebagamba amazima. Waliwo wano ng'okavalinga n'ogenda okukola by'otazze kukola. Nannyini channel eno bamuyita Musa baamukwata nga bakamwengeza akaguli n'asaba.
Naye abalabi kye mwandikoze kiri ki? Mwandiyambye omukulu Musa ono ne mu subscribinga, you like, share his videos and everything. Mutwale buli wamu kubanga mbeera omwami ono gy'ayitamu obbaawo ebintu by'abaweereza kuno si nnyangu. Mumuyambe mu subscribinge, mu likinge buli kimu. Kubanga baamukwatako ne bamusiba nga nsonga yammwe ali mu bakwatira bifaananyi. Mwebale nnyo mwerabye ddala. Naye olwamala omusibayo bati mukomera n'asabirawo amazzi. Ennyonta yamuluma.
Kale nja kikugamba olunaku abantu ndowooza mubawulidde abo. Davis. In case you are following the Dr. Kizza Besigye, the matter of what is the matter? Sente nina njagala nsobola n'okuwa omukazi tokola ki? Tewali kye nkugamba. For those of you who are following us, this is the heavy media. For those of you who are hijacking, it's better you hijack somebody's work with permission. But you're not permitted, you're hijacking. That is not good, that is not a good purpose. Okay? But better join up and And when I can make it happen is the heavy media streaming live. The media streaming. I'm akukora ngamba omusajja ono anjagaza ki?
Journalists, I request you to leave this place and you come this side. Just a request from those dogs this side.
Like it want to be possible. Reason being, we have to capture person this side, so you can't stand behind the other side.
But this is where I normally stand.
No, what I'm saying. I find what I'm saying it want to be possible because this is where we'll be standing for all along.
My humble request.
Yes, your request has not been denied. That's what I'm saying. We want. That's what I'm saying. We want.
You can't leave the dogs.
Okay, we can go down and go down. It's one of
But by this time, when there's a no, yeah, we have place. Even when you see the way I'm talking to them, I'm just requesting. I'm just requesting.
Me, I'm not there.
I'm requesting. I'm not forcing anybody.
Even here, you don't want us.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
Are we allowed to cover from this side?
You're not going to stand where
By now, I'm just saying, let's first come out of this.
Yeah,
By
but
now,
for now.
but when he enters, you'll be around.
Okay, that's
I'm not chasing you.
Understood.
But by now,
But your request before was not clear.
so now I'm clear.
Yes. That's why I told you if it's Besigye, we are here.
Okay, now I'm
Other
clear.
cases, you have the right to tell the guys to move whatever they
That's
want.
good. Thank you for understanding. By now.
So what is happening by now? By now.
Because when you say by now, what I'm saying, when you say by now, because we have to arrange to assemble our targets so that by the time this is coming, we have to push in each other. So when you say by now, it's as if you're telling us, let's first back with our machines. When this comes, we come and assemble.
You leave your machine the way I'm saying.
Can you leave your gun there and move the other side? Can you assemble your gun there and move and the other side? If I assemble my gun here and tell you I should move, this is my gun. I assemble my gun here, then I move. No, I'm asking.
Sometimes I don't want.
I'm asking.
Ate kano akasajja katusiba nze kyova olaba nze kano ke baalagira ne bakagamba ndowooza kiisirise ssebo.
I'm very okay. I'm very that's what I'm saying. We've agreed. We've agreed. If you have other cases, and they call files that are not for this, you won't see anyone here. This I promise you that because you know these public agreements where everyone is entitled. But if it's this case, this way of been standing, we have to capture the whole environment.
Yeah, has no problem.
So when you say that we should assemble our targets and leave there standing, then we move out. So that by the time they are safe.
Just in case you are watching, this is the heavy media, ladies and gentlemen. Just stay on. Stay tuned.
Can you are you allowed
Kizza
to?
Besigye is coming.
So if you are not good, you know that they are not in here.
Maybe they told you to do that.
But me, I'm not challenging you. I'm not just people from the. But what I'm telling you when I say by now, can you first leave this program?
We ask what's happening now. So that's what I'm asking. What's happening now? We have no problem with what we're living. But what's happening now? That we are bad girls.
We have not yet finished.
Because we finished with him.
No,
The operator, we finished with
he
him.
has not finished.
You asked him. We talking to him.
Heaven
He has not
Media,
finished.
subscribe, like, and
No, are you
comment.
the
Tell me where
operator?
are you watching
He has
us
not
from?
finished.
No, are you the operator?
Yeah, no, he has
Yeah.
not finished.
Remember, where are you watching us
He has
from?
not
This is
finished.
the Heavy
He has
Media.
Okay, fine. Let him come
Everything
and tell
slowly
us.
by slowly.
Because
We
as if
are doing
you have
this
something
like
that
never before.
He has not finished.
If you don't know,
Actually, we're not.
if you don't know, subscribe. If you don't click subscribe, make it happen. Subscribe is the fourth or
It's just to
fifth
understand
time.
each other.
Fourth or fifth time as we are doing this in this court. Today, Dr. Kizza Besigye is coming. The court anytime from now starting. Subscribe, like, and comment if you are there. Because if you don't subscribe, we are not happy. We are not to produce this to you. So subscribe, like, and comment. As you see, the 17 and is already in court. And he will tell us some of the expectations he has today in court. Eh? Kiyango muganda wange. Funa olulese mujju. Biyo bbaasi emuleese. Dokita ye wetwogerera atuuse wano ku kooti era essaawa eno kinabeera nga kitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. Twagala okuba nga tubawa olulese mujju. Yasuubira mu kooti olwaleero wano wenyini ku kooti e Nakawa. Wano wenyini ku kooti e Nakawa. Tubadde tuli live wano twagala tubuulirako ku by'osuubira olunaku olwaleero mu kooti ya Kano. Dakiika emu yokka. Live oli wa TV? Tuli live. Oli wa ki? YouTube is not a... Olwaleero tuzze wano mu kooti kubanga gavumenti yateekayo okusaba nga terina bujulizi bwegenda kukozesa omusango gw'ebiragiro Dr. Kizza Besigye ne hajji obedi. Kati neesaba nti kkooti ebalagire baweeyo essimu zaabwe esobole okufunako obujulizi. Ekyo kituleese wano olwaleero okuwuliriza okusaba okwo nga Mwami Museveni agamba nti teyalina bujulizi ng'akwata Besigye, kati Besigye amuyambeko afune obujulizi. Kwe kusaba kwa gavumenti kutuleese wano olwaleero tulindiridde. Naye nga mu mateeka nze siri lawyer, teriiyo muntu akkirizibwa kukola kintu kiri self incriminating nti nze mpaayo obujulizi banvunaane, sikirabangako. Naye ndoze mu biseera bino ebya Museveni tekyaliyo kitasoboka. Tutuze kulaba balooya ba gavumenti ng'ensonyi zibavudde ku maaso nga baga nti Besigye tuyambeko tukunoonyeko obujulizi. ndowooza omubaka omulonde akava ekiramu ensonga zonna nga era tukyagenderera kooti olw'ensonga ezo follow, like and comment media. The court is done. We are going to stream this one up to the court is done. So let's just stream this one. During this process, no, no. Assalamu alaikum.
byogera naye sirina byogerera eno.
Babuddeyo. Lwakuba shall be. Opinion. Nabakuteerako. Essebo. The court is anytime from now is getting started. And what you're saying coming live from Nakawa. For those of you who are trying broadcast my broadcast, no worries about that. Because we are here to serve. So if you're trying to broadcast our broadcast, we shall also broadcast you. Okay? Like so, those people smile, click this, smile, Jalaba, bakolera naye saawa eno hijackinga ebifaananyi omuntu nga yakola emirimu oyagala ate ofuula embuuzi oyagala hijackinga mirimu. So that is so bad. That is so bad. So hijacking. Okusobola naye nga nakubuulira naawe kenyeri n'otegeera ekiriwo. Soka mumpeeko kati binyoke enako ddata njagala keberako ku YouTube. Debura heavy
Asante.
essimu gw'olabika owandiiseemu bibyo. Honorable Winnie Kizza, former leader of opposition.
Agenda Musadia. She's at young now. Going to that year, so I didn't know internship.
Bulango bwabo as you see Sia. Sinakalaba basonyiye taata bw'olaba nina kye mbadde njogera ninagiddamu ndaba tezannya naija.
They keep shifting words. Now, what they did, ndaba tezannya ati ne bajja wano ewaka ekira ne batuukawo
simba ne yakupiininga ku namba piininga N'ekyo si kyamaanyi kati. Aya basi. Ani ono asinga omukulu wuuyo gwe twogerera kanso w'omuvunaane Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago is already the Lord Mayor is already in the house. He's taking a video. The Lord Mayor of Kampala and the Lord Mayor is already in the house. Subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me where you're watching us from. Frankfurt, I read your workplace. I read where you are watching us from. The rain was rain. Yatugayiza ffe kutuuka twamaliriza ne tujja kitegedde ewangusinzidde okubanga mulaba eno gye bayita heavy media leetera 160 of the event. So you tell me bw'oba oli ku heavy media ombuulira nti I'm watching from this place, it is better. You tell me where you are watching us from. Kintu ne tubeera nga tukikwasaganya n'olusoga soka omuweererezemu mu lusoga awulire. Bannange bannaffe wetaaga ogendako ejjinja. Kujjukira ensonga zikyagendera ddala mu maaso wano kiraba kanso Elias Lukwago omusajja ng'amateeka omukukuti wali okubanga ensonga eno agikwasaganyiza ddala bulungi nnyo. Ekintu kimu kyokka ky'oba oŋŋamba nti I'm watching from this place, I'm here, I'm watching from this place, it is better. Kibeera better nnyo ombuulira nti nno ndaba okusinziira mu kifo bwe kiti. Uganda ensonga nnyingi nnyo zigenda maaso mu ggwanga naye eno bagiyita heavy media. Bw'obeerako subscribe olayikinge okomentinge kibeere nga tekikwasaganya nnyo. Dr. Kizza Besigye ssaawa yonna twogerera agenda kubanga tulaba kubanga tulaba ku buwaabi bwa gavumenti. Omu bawolerera Captain Ola, kanso wa Ola omulabi, kanso wa Ola ensonga zitambulira ddala bulungi. Media kikwasaganya ddala bulungi. Mwe ndaba wano mwe bange olw'ensonga eyo gamba omulala agambe omulala agambe n'omulala ajje. Kitegeeze gamba omulala agambe omulala ajje. Kibeere nga kitambulira ddala malirabisaana. Leader of opposition omu ku banyeenya gavumenti bagezaako okwagala n'ogikanga okutuuka ekitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. Ddala bulungi nnyo. Honorable Mukaaku omulabe nga atubuuzaako ekintu nga kitambuza ddala maliyaadi bulungi nnyo. N'olwensonga eyo bw'obanga oli ku mukutu guno, ekintu kimu kyokka kyolina okukola subscribinga, likinga, okomentinga ekintu era nga tukitambuza ddala bulungi. Ekintu kibeere nga tukitambuza ddala bulungi nnyo. Tell me where are you watching us from? Just better. Tell me where you are watching us from. Kubanga if you tell me where you are watching us from, bw'ombuulira n'oŋŋamba nti nze ndaba okuva wano, ekintu kiba kitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. Bw'oŋŋamba nti nno nsinzidde Nakawa, ndi Nakawa, mbiraba by'okola, ekintu kiba kirungi nnyo. Bw'ogamba nti nno oli mpigi, ekintu kiba kirungi nnyo. So even if you are writing down a message to tell me nti I'm in Mpigi, I'm in Nakawa, oŋŋamba n'okiŋŋamba ng'osubscribinze. Eno gye bayita heavy media, one of the leading top channels ezikuweera ddala current affairs mu ggwanga ne wabweru w'eggwanga. Ekintu nga kitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. Tulinze omuntu omu, Dr. Kizza Besigye. Dr. Kizza Besigye yekka tulinze, ekintu kibeere nga kitambuza okuva kati. And from now we shall be joined up by oyo yennyini gwe bagamba nti ye yakola emisango, oyo yennyini gwe bagamba nti kati obudde buno batugamba nti baali bagenda kebera biwandiiko bye, baali bagenda kebera mu ssimu ge. Bw'olaba ku basajja abo ab'ebibomboola ng'omanya nti kubanga kitambula. Bw'olaba abasajja abo ab'ebibomboola ng'omanya nti kiri kumpi kutambula. Kasita olaba abasajja abo ab'ebibomboola ng'omanya ekintu kiri kumpi kutambula, naye nga ku heavy media kw'okyali, era ekintu tukitambuliza ddala malidaadi saana saana saana. For those of you who are watching us from the outside, if you are not here, you are outside the country. We just Debula oyo omwana zamumanyi mumbuzi yamukugamba. If you joining up, thank you for joining up. Let's make it happen. This is the media. Ekintu kikwasagire bannaye, akalango bwe kajja tokasikipinga, akalango bwe kajja tokasikipinga. Owulira enjiri gy'etambuza, akalango bwe kajja tokasikipinga. Don't skip an advert. If you skip an advert, we are not paid. I'm telling you, my brother, our payments comes into adverts. So if you skip an advert, my message goes into even to my brother Extreme. Just in case you are listening, don't skip an advert. That is our boss. An advert is our boss. If you see an advert, just stay tuned. If you skip the advert, we are not paid and we are not going to be here. You want us to be here? Just watch the advert without a skip. That is me. Ekintu nga kitambulira ddala bulungi. Ate waliwo bano bo nabagambye dda ababba waka waffe abookya, nabagambye dda nti oba naawe obongerako awo omukono mu Luswayiri kijja kukola. Babagambye oli omusajja wa Luswayiri yava Congo. Kale n'ove Congo n'ojja okubba abantu b'e Uganda. Kale tetujja gendayo eyo twogeramu bwogezi banaange. Twogeramu bwogezi, it is just a simple talk. Simple talks. Naye mubeereko musubscribinge, mulayikinge, mukomentinge, ekintu tubeere nga tukikwasaganya. Nsaba mumbuulire musinziddewa okubanga mutulaba, where are you watching us from? It's better you tell us if you are watching us from Mbalala, if you are watching us from Rwanda, if you are watching us from Congo, if you are watching us from Nebi, if you are watching us from Gulu. For those of you who are watching us from Kabera Maido, there are my people who are watching us from Malaysia. There are my people who are watching us from China. I have some people here watching us from Illinois, the US of America. I have a lot of people here watching. They are my brothers watching from Illinois, the US of A. Yeah, the US of A, just in case you are watching us from the US of A. I'm telling my brother here, I have a big audience. Like sometimes they are, I have a big audience. Sometimes right now I have people watching from Illinois.
From where?
Illinois, California. Do you know
Illinois or
the way you pronounce it? I don't know.
how is it pronounced?
My,
Not how you pronounce it,
my,
but how is it
my,
pronounced?
my grandma is from Victoria. I don't know where.
What is Victoria's?
Victoria's kindergarten. I don't know whether you know about it.
So we are talking about kindergarten now.
No, I'm talking about grammar. So I don't know whether
Your
you
grammar from where?
Victoria's
Which Victoria's?
kindergarten down near at Bakuli. Do you know Bakuli?
Mwana yagala ebbakuli. Mwana yagala ngamba ebbakuli ekyalo si gye wasomera?
I mean where? Japan. He's watching. Look at the message.
Tulage message ya Japan. Agisindise yani.
I mean
Kati
Obo Henry.
Obo aliwo agiyita Japan.
Japan.
Obo aliwo agiyita Japan. Omusajja aleeta Obo.
Omusajja ali Japan.
Oli we Ramitoma. Ramitoma joza Illinois. Uyo wekireka.
Ono omusajja temujja musobola bannange.
No. We'll be honest. Waba abeera Japan, typingireyo jeje mu Japan.
Well, how do you call Dr. Besigye Obo? Is he your political leader? Is he a father in your house? How do you call
A father in your house?
Yeah, in his house. I don't know. You can tell us, Mr. Obo.
Which house?
Ulira. Labayo wano musajja eki. Ulira ebigambo byoyogerera.
Yeah, Ebakuli is a village. When you're from Nankulabia, you go up to Bukesa. Then from Bukesa, you go to Bakuli, Old Kampala. Around there is a school called Victoria's Kindergarten where this guy went for his nursery. But then because of his vocabulary and grammar, we know where he went. Yeah, I don't know. So again, I'm going
Junior, tell us where you
are.
Ngenda kukyaza muganda. N'olwaleero ngenda kufunamu oba toli bize lwakuba nalabyo yambadde weekend.
Weekend bera weekend okyaza mata ali mu mutwe.
Sebo gwe Friday oyambala ziri engatto ezirya ssente. Omusajja ono kambalage ku ngatto.
Friday tonyoka obudde bukyali.
Omusajja mumulabye omusajja alina mu ssente talina buzibu bwonna. Naye ngenda kukyaza mukama wange. Tunyunyemu abantu babuulire ensonga zonna.
Wajja kesha brown ya nyono.
Oyo omusajja bangamba awunya akamwa. Simanyi lwaki kubuulira amazima bangamba awunya akamwa oyo omusajja. Tobuuza alina abantu benjogera nabo bantu bange namamonde tokola. These are my people. These are my people. They know me. Olumu gendako extra. My heavy media. Saga iyo. Sokolabe. Japan. Kale kamba ukanyongera babuuza wabatubuuza.
Wali katono.
Wakakasa. Chupa. Heavy media ebikola. Debula afuna ssente twali mu kkooti ne bamusindikira emitwalo 5 nga ndaba. 5? Yaŋŋamba kansooke mmala okukola. Kasita olaba bwe okalaba akabonero. Sokoleke nkole. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are watching, tell me where are you watching us from? UAE. I have here. Junior is watching us from UAE. Thank you very much. Deborah Kankole. Nagye mbalagano omusajja gwe baŋŋamba. Let us wait for Junita's decision. Let's wait for Junita's decision. Tell me, where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? And we make it a point. If you are outside the country, it is better you tell me where you are watching us from. Kiraka kino eky'etaano kye nalabanga agiggyeeko wamma. Mwana wa gavumenti wuuno wano naye alya ssente. Kiraka nalaba zino 5 naye. Genda bbawa nti wafuna 5 mukano mumpe mpaka wawe nakola. Debula wannanga njogeza bye sirina kwogerera wano musonyiwe naye kitambulira ddala bulungi nnyo. My viewers, tell me where are you watching us from? Just in case you are watching us from the outside countries, it is better you tell me that you are watching us from UAE, you are watching us from Cameroon, you are watching us from I know my people here, there are some people here watching us from Illinois. Joe, where are you watching us from? There are some people watching us from there is this somebody has told me is in Japan. How is Japan? Let me hope everything is doing well. Let me hope everything is so nice and good. For those of you who are talking about junta, I don't know junta, but I shall get to know who is junta. I shall get to know who is who today in today's post. If you don't know what is happening right now, it is Dr. Kizza Besigye coming in court today. Anytime from now, Dr. Kizza Besigye is being brought up. But subscribe, like, and comment. Subscribe, like, and comment. If you subscribe, you make it happen. If you subscribe, you make heavy media heavier than nothing. If you subscribe, you just make everything wow and everything cool. My nigga here is making 100 viewers. I want you to make it happen. Make 100. I want you to make 100. I want you to make 100. I want you to make 100. We go to 200, 300, 400, 500. Let's make it happen like we used to do. This is Dr. Kizza Besigye, my people. This is Dr. Kizza Besigye. Gather around, gather around, gather around, gather around, gather around, gather around. Just gather around, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are live. we are live, coming live from the Nakawa district, right here. Our district is going to happen like never before. If you are there watching us, if you don't know, this is Kizza Besigye coming. Many times from now, doctor is coming in court. Doctor is coming in court. Kamusobola, era njogera Luzungu. Deborah, in case you are watching the heavy media, if you are outside the country, let me tell you what is happening right now. Dr. Kizza Besigye is coming through today in Nakawa Court. Counsel Deborah Nama Monde is around to cover up the session. Tuddamu kuba nti obadde oyagala njogeremu nga bwe njogera owulire nga bwe njogera. Butereevu, we are still going on. We are still going on. Ono yasumbuwa nti oba asagala batunulako yatunula eno tulaba wapibye edda ekikumi. Butereevu kyagendera ddala mu maaso. Eno Heavy Media, subscribe, like and comment. Bw'omuwulira gy'otulabira ekintu kiba ky'amaanyi. Tell me you are watching us from this place, this workplace. You are watching us from here. It is better. Just tell me where you are watching us from. I want to talk to my people. Tell them that my people are watching us from this place and this place, so we make it happen. So if you are in Nairobi, if you are in Kenya, I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany. One wish is in Germany watching. How is Germany? Shrubedu. That's only the word I know in Germany. Shrubedu. I can speak that at least. But the real names, you one wish. One wish. Thank you for watching. Is in Germany. How is Germany? And like I told you, the only way how to the only word I know in Germany is only one word, Shrubedu, and it means I love you. So we need to go to German schools and make it happen. That is Council Elias Mukwago, reading the books and getting what is going to present in today's court. If you don't know, for the first time, Kanoki and Hajji Obedi, they are coming council, council there, reading the books, getting the notes, and how he's going to do it. One wish, make it happen and subscribe. One wish, subscribe. One wish, subscribe. If you're in Germany, and share this live to all the Germanians, just in case they're there. Tell them to subscribe and make it happen. There is Council Lupago for you, reading the books and novels to make it happen for this time around. To make it happen for this time around, that Dr. Kizza Besigye coming through today. But so let's make it happen and we'll make it happen. So tugenda kuba nga tulaba olwaleero oba amasimu ga dokita ganaakeberebwa oba teganaakeberebwe. Tugenda lulaba oba amasimu gaabwe gakeberebwa oba tegaakeberebwe, kubanga ekintu kino bagamba nti Thank you for the live feed. It is very clear. The one wish. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating. Thank you for appreciating. I'm only focusing on this one wish. And I hope you subscribe to one wish. Make it happen. Come from the number. Just since if you are in Germany, you make it happen. Should I read the number? You told me read the number and I read it, my brother. Yes. Just tell me. Read the number and I read the number. We make it happen, my brother. Thank you for appreciating the picture. Is always so good, and I'm working hard to make it happen so that we do better than this. We do better than this. We are trying our best to do better than this. So if you're out there, any support you can give in support, we are around for your support just in case there is any support on to this channel and how we do. This is the Heaven Media and it is yours truly Heaven Heart speaking live right over here at the Heaven Media. Lerenga tukikwasaganya ddala bulungi dokita ajja kuba ng'alaba nti amasimu gaabwe ganasobola okuba nga gabeera accessed ekintu ekiyinza okuba nga ate defense team tekiwagira. Tumaze essaawa namba wenjogerera kati nga tuli wano tulinze era ngamba kimu kyokka nti olaba the media ali wano akyalinze manya nti naawe okyalina okulinda ekintu kino era nga tukikwasaganya bulungi nnyo maridadi sana. So anytime from now, my brothers and sisters, Dr. Kizza Besigye is coming through to wait for what is going to
The elephant of the road.
huyo Namateka wa Kano Kizza Besigye, Namateka wa Kano Kizza Besigye, huyo atuuse subscribe, like and comment and we make it happen. Subscribe and we make it happen. Also, Billy Bumbika is there. Straight Billy Bumbika is there. Mperezako kwako ka kamera wakagendako ina 96 oli musajja w'amaanyi. Badde nkugamba wasimbudde nti wasimbudde
so gwe wenna wenna abadde tannaba kutuuka ng'oddala kutuuka ndowooza otafuna weyimirira naye nga ab'emikwano ab'eŋŋanda bannamateeka bannabyabufuzi batuuse dda naddala abo abali ku lusegere ennyo ne Dr. Kizza Besigye we bali so okulaba nga balaba either kkooti ekkiriza okusaba kwa gavumenti oba state okubanga babakkiriza okwakisesinga amasimu oba nedda naye waliwo ebigambo bibadde biyitingana nti essimu ya Dr. Kizza Besigye nga newankubadde kkooti tennakkiriza nti bagiakisesinge naye nti ebadde eweereza messages so nga buli muntu yeebuuza nti essimu eri mu mikono gya gavumenti atandika etya okuweereza message ng'ate kkooti tenasalawo nti oba oli awo bagiakisesinge ekitebere ekigambibwa nti bandibanga gavumenti erabye byekozesa essimu z'abantu bano ebitali birungi so tulina tulabe obutuufu bw'ebigambo bino tumanye oba bulokoso oba bituufu so gwe wenna wenna ndowooza ekyo nakyo olina okuba nga okitegeera bulungi nnyo ndowooza olaba bannabyabufuzi ab'enjawulo okuva ab'enjawulo okuva mu bantu ab'enjawulo emikwano bannamateeka balooya bali nnyo era batuuse so embeera bwetyo bweri gwe wenna wenna omulungi atulaba era atugoberera weebale nnyo weebalire ddala weebale nnyo weebalire ddala muyimbi tumwesige nedda tubadde mu luzungu kubanga ebaddeyo munnaffe naye abadde ayagala kutematema nze siri muzungu era nga n'oluzungu lwenjogera luyinza okuba lwa bitege nnyo nga terutuukanye na mutindo gweyagala naye tofaayo kubanga ekyo nkyenyumirizaamu nti esente zange obungi bw'esente zange oluzungu nasobola okuyiga so sijja kugira nga oweebudde okuba yasomera naye ate kyebaza nti senyumiriza nnyo era mu luzungu nenyumiriza nnyo mu luganda n'olulimi lwange olusoga oluzaalira amaso bwe mbanga njogera oluzungu olw'ebitege tofaayo mbanga njogera oluzungu olutuukanye era tofaayo si kikulu nnyo ekikulu mba njagala kutuusa message kuba n'oluganda lwennyini sirumanyi kubanga siri mu Uganda so ndowooza kyekyo omulabi waffe omulungi weebale nnyo weebale ddala naye nga tuli wano ku Nakawa Court okusobola okulaba ng'oba oli awo tufuna
Yagala yaggula buze yagala waggula kamera yagala kuggula ya Namamondo nange kati nkusobola oyomba nga nteekayo nga bakulaba kanso omulamba ayomba kakati kasooka nzijeko Morning, Steve. Morning, sir. How is you? How is the going? Morning, sir. Morning. How are you? The heavy media, subscribe, like, and comment. You better tell me where you are watching us from. Singa olabye engeri gy'abadde akwetegereza akutunuulidde bw'ati agamba naye omuyaayi ono mufere tekuli muzindaalo. Subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll make it happen. Wherever you are watching us from, subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me where you watching us from. You are watching it from Mbarara. Watching from Mbarara. Watching from Mbarara is called
Discussion. What discussions?
I can see him watching from Mbarara. Shaba. I can see my leader Ingrid. Yes, Ingrid is in court. The leader is there. Let me give you a full HD of his. Ingrid is there. Share live, share, like, and comment. Share, like, and comment, and we'll make it happen here. Heavy media, that's how we move. That's it. The heavy media, that's how we do it. The heavy media, that's how we proceed. One by one, and we are making bundles. One by one, as we are making bundles. Honorable Senator, I am always a senior counsel. Kubanga ekintu bakitambuliriza ddala bulungi nnyo. Ensonga zonna zigendagendera ddala mu maaso nga bweziriba. Olwaleero Dr. Kizza Besigye is coming up wano wenyini e Nakawa Magistrate Court. Nakawa Magistrate Court tugenda okuba nga ate tufunira ensonga zonna nga bwe zitambula. Kubanga otulaba anzireko byonna bisinzidde kubanga otulaba. I don't take you for granted. We don't take you for granted. We respect your data. Subscribe, like, and comment. When you make it happen. Subscribe, like, and comment. And make it happen. This is the Heaven Media. And if you don't yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you've not yet subscribed, I don't know what you are waiting for. But it's better you subscribe. We'll make it happen. Today is Kizza Besigye coming. Today is Kizza Besigye coming. And anytime from now, court is getting started. Anytime from now, the court is getting started. Sange nako. Sange nako. Nambe kankusange nako.
Kamera ekifaananyi nga kiringa ekinzaali.
Muri kadi.
Temuli kaadi. Amanyi okaaba.
Manyi kolanga.
Omusaadde oli mu kamera yange.
Agaya manyi kolanga.
Bw'oyagala okwata deni data agweko olyoke okaabe. Ange wange taliiko data.
Obukadde bw'obeera nabo.
Wala data zirootinze zitadde.
Ambobili obata. Eroni naye bamusirira naye.
Basibyani?
Eroni.
Eroni naye ali mu kooti.
Eriwa.
Today.
Kooti ku high court. Naye wano amasanyalaze we gasinga. Sijakola okuzida.
Katuyise.
Nsooke mujje ku media briefing dakika 2 then nsooke mujje.
Omulamuzi atuyita. Tetugenze kooti abatuyise kooti etandika. Aluddewo. Ssenfuma dokita bakamuleeta essimu gy'ombulizizaako gyenkolerako. Dokita yakayingira kooti kati. ekikyawo. Ne luli yatuyita ayagala funa wakuyingira.
Media people, the worship leaders is the first one. So, the chambers. All medias.
Hello, Judija. Fudge.
All medias, please. Let's do that one very fast.
Because there are many. Unless you're saying every, I find you say every individual. That's what. When you say media house, then one will go and one remain. So say every individual.
That is English.
Because msajja oli yani mwerabira abantu kansoko F3 boogera abantu ye
Jiteke wakati. Obwayinza nti obutambuze kuteeka ku bulungi anti ayinza otambuza yegwayo nedda kyobakola teeka ku bugulu oba gyogezeko ngenda kati Aha. Yenyekano. Ate kano kano. Nako kali. Teeka buteesa.
Criminal misdemeanor application number 001 of 2025 arising out of Nakawa Criminal Court Case number 08 of 2025 Uganda versus Dr. Kizza Besigye, hajji, obedi,
Next, this is Honorable Court. I am Judge Paul Thomas, Director of Public Prosecution. I'm appearing together with my colleague, Honorable Richard, Chief State Attorney in this prosecution.
Before we go far, he's not part of the application.
No.
So why is he there? I think they should sit. Then we need to put him. We're starting. Yes, but we're starting with the application.
Indeed.
So F3 shouldn't be part of them. He should sit. Yeah, he should.
It was in a corner there.
Yeah, but is it in order for him to be standing when he's not part of it? Or if there's a chair there, he can sit and, don't necessarily take part in this. Yes, please.
Worship, for the defense, humbly pray that my senior colleague, also our areas, for this, so we do not need anybody.
It is you, your worship. My name is Elias. Appearing together with Frederick Panda. We have Farouk Kamleke, Katumba Apollo, Kanjako Abubakar, Ryan Inawe, and Ogul Sayas. We are ready to proceed with the application. For reconsideration.
the applicant. Prosecution is required the applicant. However, last time when we appeared in court before, in this matter, counsel for the respondent applied to this court to have Mr. Diego Benedict who defound the affidavit for the applicant to appear in court we presume for cross-examination. And court okayed it. However, Your Worship, is a prayer by the prosecution that Mr. Diego Benedict, police officer and one of the investigating officers in this matter, is a key person in these investigations, which are still ongoing. And is appearing before court, which has no jurisdiction to hear this matter substantively, but has jurisdiction to hear this application. My Lord, before this court, at a press, it is for that reason, Your Worship, that prosecution, the applicant, raised to this court to have the application heard in chamber. This will ensure, one, protection of Mr. Odiek Benedict from public attacks. And threats which are imminent. Josh, this court is a witness and hear the singing and everything. So therefore, subjecting having this Odiek before this court will jeopardize his security. As if that's not enough. As if that's not enough, it will jeopardize the investigations. Because he's still one of the investigating officers in the matter whose investigations are still ongoing. Your Worship, under Article 28,
Clause 2 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. 1 and 2 actually. Allow me to read them. Under Article 28, Clause 1, Your Worship, it is stated that in the examination of civil rights and obligations or any criminal charge, a person shall be entitled to a fair, speedy, and public hearing before an independent and impartial court or tribunal established by law. And 2, that nothing in clause 1 above of this article shall prevent the court, in this matter, this honorable court, or tribunal, from excluding the press or the public from all or any proceedings before it for reasons of morality, public order, or national security, as may be necessary in a free and democratic society. It is a submission, therefore, that our application passes the test under Article 28 to protect the zodiac and the integrity of the investigation. Given the nature of the offense and the people and the nature of the accused persons or applicants or respondents in this matter. This application is brought in good faith. It is brought in good faith, and in no way shall the rights of the respondents be denied. And Your Worship, the Constitution provides the categories of people who can be excluded, and it says, our submission that we exclude both the public and the press. This is not a substantive trial of the respondents. But even then, even in substantive trials, this court is enjoined with the powers to do away with the public and the press. Your protection of the witness or an investigating officer who will be a witness in the main trial at this stage is something that is paramount. And it is the duty of this court and all court officers of court to execute that role. There are other cases, Your Worship, when in the trial, for example, where courts have hinted on the importance of protecting witnesses and evidence at large. I'll not go into the details of that case, but I just want to quote it for your video. The constitutional reference number 6 of 2007, Sun Yen Kong Kin and another Sun S-O-S-O-N, Yen is Y-E-O-N, Kong is K-O-N-G, Kim and another versus Attorney General. My senior colleague Banga was part of that case, fortunately. But among the principles was a principle of protecting witnesses and the evidence we are held to be very, very critical. And your worship, it is our prayer that the reasons we have advanced are enough, your worship, to have this matter tried, had in the chamber.
Your Worship, in response, first of all, it is true that we were party and counsel in the Sun case, which the land state attorney has alluded to. What he hasn't told this court, and perhaps for reasons known to him, is that what was sought in that matter is what he was seeking, is what he's seeking now, and the Constitutional Court dismissed those arguments. The court found that the rights of an accused person are paramount. And Your Worship, the court took the view that in a criminal trial, the entire state causes facilities to go down onto an individual, and that their rights cannot be compromised for the benefit of the state. And Your Worship, in that case, which again my colleague has referred to but has not told you the full facts, is that the court allowed a full disclosure of all material, including statements and the identity of the people who make statements, who essentially are the witnesses. Reason being that the accused person must be availed all facilities to prepare their defense. And that is in Article 28.2 C. Your Worship, it reads, at 28.3c, every person who is charged with a criminal offense shall be given adequate time and facilities to prepare their defense. Your Worship, cross-examination of an individual purporting to read evidence against an accused person is part of the facilities according to the accused person. Your Worship, my colleague also referred to threats, which he said constitute singing. Worship, it is strange because all of us sin. Even him, he was singing, yet I didn't feel threatened when he was singing next to me. But again, we note that even if he says singing is a threat, perhaps the songs that were sung were at a time when the witness was not known. So I doubt that the witness is the one who has told him that he was threatened by the voices in song. But your worship, the point we also want to make is that the state has got very many police officers. And under the acts which this application is grounded, the Computer Misuse Act, and the Data Protection Act, it refers to any officer. It does not specify that it must be an investigating officer. So the state had the opportunity to invite any of these several officers. But the state chose to bring an investigating officer. It is clearly not the fault of the accused person who is in custody. It is therefore wrong for the state to try to recover where it slipped in this application at this stage. Your worship, in any event, the identity, because I understand Mr. Billy Vumbuka say that they want to protect the identity of the witness. But your worship, the identity of the witness has already been made public in the application, which is supported by an affidavit that has his warrant card with his photograph and even number. So the information the state wants to keep private, whatever means, is already public. Moreover, those details about the witness have been repeated by Mr. Billy Vumbuka himself here. He said the witness is a police officer and the IO. He even mentioned that his name is Odiek Benedict. So we don't want him to state his identity. We want him for evidence. So if it is protecting identity, Mr. Billy Vumbuka has already given it away. That he has done so surely means that the identity of the witness was not perhaps important to be kept private. And moreover, Your Worship, even we counsel can record and are not restricted from saying what the witness shall say in the public, because we are not bound in confidence by these proceedings. We can even draw him here and present his picture, the artistic version, into the public. That is a belated attempt to cure Mr. Billy Vumbuka's sleep. And perhaps, Your Worship, he said he wants all members of the public out. Your Worship, the first member of the public in the city is the Lord Mayor. So even we lawyers are members of the public. So perhaps by saying he wants all of us out, He wants the benefit of having the accused unrepresented, which is wrong. He knows it. He did not say excluding the lawyers, he said all members of the public. The assumption is that for him, he's not a member of the public. The other point, Your Worship, is that Article 28, 1 and 2 was rightly cited by my colleague. The emphasis is in Article 28, sub-article 2. Nothing in clause 1 of this article shall prevent the court or tribunal from excluding the press from all or any proceedings before it for reasons of morality, public order, national security, as may be necessary in a free and democratic society. Your Worship, that article comes after the right, the presumption being that criminal proceedings should be conducted in the public view. And Your Worship, that stems from Article 126 of the Constitution, which says that judicial power is derived from the people and shall be exercised by the courts established under this Constitution in the name of the people, in conformity with the law, with the values, norms, and aspirations of the people. Your Worship, the aspirations of the people is that their leaders must be tried in an environment where they can see that proceedings are fair. That is one of the ways in which the judiciary accounts to the people in exercising judicial power. That trials are not conducted in camera because anything can happen in camera. So before the nature of the provisions of sub-article 2 require that before the right to be tried in public view is removed, the state must demonstrate with tangible evidence that having the press and the public around is contrary to morality, public order, and national security. Your Worship, that requires that the state presents tangible evidence in the form of an application supported by an affidavit, in which it is shown that if the public remains, any of these three will result. Your Worship, it is wrong for Counsel Bilivumbo to purport to bring evidence from the bar that there will be national security will be compromised. He has made an allegation which is not substantiated in any way. And perhaps for that matter, after our submission, before he responds, because he's now brought evidence, shall ask that he be cross-examined about national security. So that he stops talking loosely in a forum like this one. So what we are saying is that there must be tangible evidence and affidavits. And your worship, we need to remember that in the most discreet society, which is the military, in the general court martial, even the public was allowed. And in the affidavit of Mr. Benedict Odiek, he says the proceedings in the court martial were handed over to the civil court. So it started as a public trial. The allegations of Mr. Billy Bumbuka are unfounded. And apart from mentioning national security, which he has raised, he has not stated anything about national security that will be compromised. I want to believe that he spoke about it erroneously. We want to conclude. We are saying that a criminal trial is in the public interest. The interests to be balanced are that of the state and that of the accused persons and their relations, not the state's interests only. So taking away the interests of the accused persons must be in exceptional circumstances, which have not been demonstrated at all in tangible evidence. Mr. Billy Bumbuka is not on oath, just saying things. He also said that to prevent Mr. Odiek from presenting his evidence or being cross-examined is necessary because of the accused persons involved. He's now purporting as the state talk about the antecedents of the accused loosely. He has not brought evidence, and we don't know how much he knows about the accused person. It's a problem of speaking loosely. So you watch, because this is a public court, that is why we are here, and that is why this hearing was announced. This court can only fully account that this trial is in the public interest, meets the aspirations of the people, is fair and impartial if the people from whom it derives power see it in action in real time and life. We therefore pray, for my colleagues may want to add, that the application, which is based on hearsay, is dismissed in its entirety, and we proceed with what brought us today. Because my Lord, your worship shall be reminded that Mr. Billy Bumbuka who said that this application was urgent. You can therefore put roadblocks, should dispense with it, and move on to the next level. Worship, my colleague wants to add something before the state can respond.
I join the issue with my colleague in objecting to the application on account of being frivolous, vexatious, and in our opinion, not only responsive, your worship, it amounts to an abuse of court process and a grievous abuse of court process. And I wish you some. First of all, Your Worship, the state ought to have made a formal application. A formal application supported by written evidence in form of an affidavit, substantiate all the issues. What my colleague said in Manchester. And I'm fortified in this submission, Your Worship, by the authority of the High Court in the matter of Uganda Reporters Association, Uganda Court Reporters Association Limited versus the Attorney General. It was a cause for judicial review. Miscellaneous cause number 87 of 2014, where again the state had made attempts to exclude members of the press from covering criminal proceedings, and it's such an instructive decision because it brings out two critical aspects. The rights of an accused person to public justice. There's that notion of public justice, which was, I think, initiated in that particular decision. Not technical justice, public justice. In that case, the trial judge, Justice Lydia Mugambe, may the good Lord protect her wherever she is, quoted with approval the case, the East African case of 3-4 Madrid versus R 1960. And this is in the East Africa Law Report 1965, yeah, East Africa, where it was held that justice should be done openly, save in special circumstances for which statutory provision to the contrary is made, and to save in certain, rather unsafe in certain other very unusual circumstances. It's better that a man should not be brought to justice at all than justice to be done to him without the public being given the opportunity of seeing it to be done. I beg to repeat, this is the principle. It is better that a man should not be brought to justice at all than that justice should be done to him. No, it's better that a man should not be brought to justice at all than that justice should be done to him without the public being given the opportunity of seeing it done. That's how serious it is. That you had better not bring an accused person before justice than if the public will not see justice to be done. In other words, it's reinforcing the principle of equity, that justice shouldn't only be done, but must be seen to be done. And must be seen by who? By members of the public. That is the principle that was emphasized here. The state argued that the accused persons will not be prejudiced, but the public will be prejudiced. The interests of justice will be prejudiced in that the dispensation of justice will not be seen or appreciated by the public, in whose name, purportedly or ostensibly, the state is prosecuting the accused. Scenario now the paradox, your worship, that the state, which is purporting to prosecute the accused persons for and on behalf of the people of Uganda, we will seek to shield the people of Uganda from witnessing the proceedings. That is a travesty. Why hide the proceedings away from the people you purport to represent? It is Uganda versus Dr. Kizza Besigye. It's not Odiek. Is it Odiek who? Benedict. So, your worship, that decision is not only persuasive, it's binding on this honorable court. The right to open justice. The judge will go ahead to say, yes, in as much as it can be compromised, it's not non-derogable. Court should be cautious to look at the competing interests and the proportionality. That is the test. Competing interests and proportionality. Now, the interest of the prosecution here is to protect Odiek, not state security. And that is area to Article 28. Actually, the proviso to Article 28, which grants the state those three elements. Article 28, that clause 2. Notwithstanding, nothing in clause 1 of this article shall prevent the court or tribunal from excluding the press or the public from all or any proceedings before it for reasons of morality. That one is totally out. Public order, it is out. National security. My Lord, it will be your worship. It will be extremely outrageous for the state, rather for the prosecution here, we had to assert that disclosure of the identity or the face of a police officer whose warrant card is here submitted by Maryland, all his particulars disclosed, that it would be prejudicial to state security. Just one person like this. And for the record, your worship, it's not also true that Mr. Odiek Benedict is appearing before this honorable court as an IO. It's not born out of a case. No. If we were to read the contents of paragraph 1, this is how he's describing himself and the capacity in which he deposited this affidavit. I am a male adult detective. No, I am a male adult detective inspector of police of sound mind attached to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, and I swear this affidavit in that capacity. That is all he's saying. He's swearing the affidavit in the capacity of a detective inspector of police attached to the Directorate of Djibouti Criminal Investigations. It's only in paragraph 4 where he faintly brings in the issue of being part of the investigation, the investigating team. That Uganda Police Force took over the investigations of the case on the 11th of February, and I was one of the officers assigned to investigate the case. One of the officers. He's not the one leading the investigations. He's one of the very many police officers at Djibouti who are investigating this matter. He didn't in any way insinuate that he is the key person, the central person, that every investigations, all the investigations hinge on him, they rotate around him. Nothing. The impression that was being created. And then in paragraph says, he said, as part of the investigations, we received some items, blah, blah, blah. Your worship, I don't know whether, because if this application is granted, in essence, it means the entire investigating team handling this matter will be had results, and will proceed to the results, and will proceed to the next step of the process.
In rejoining your worship, my senior colleagues said a lot, but I just recall a few things to recover. Because whatever they said at one point was redundant. I'll start with what my senior colleagues have said, the last one. He has alluded to that authority, actual authority. Whereas it would have been a very good authority if this matter was under trial. That would entirely have been. Unfortunately, the facts in the authorities he cited are completely inapplicable to this matter. The authority my senior colleague cited emanates from an application that was filed and had by a judge or the justices who were substantively hearing the matter. Judge, this is an application which relates to investigations, not the substantive trials. So the two do not speak to each other. And your worship, you are not bound by a precedent which is inapplicable to the matter you're handling. And we invite you to consider it redundant. It is good that our senior colleagues, especially council, senior council, appreciated the fact that Mr. Dear Benedict is one of the investigating officers. he ought to have withdrawn the first statement, but I think he by implication withdrew it, where he had strongly stated that he's not an investigating officer in that matter, but with seniority, we shall not.
Then why did you even bring it up in the first place?
So, Your Worship, Mr. Odiek, Benedict is an investigating officer in this matter, and he ought to be protected by this honorable court, because this matter is not under trial. I would have agreed with my senior colleagues if this matter was being heard substantive. It is not the respondents to choose for the applicant who to be the main investigating officer. And we are not obliged to make it categorically clear in any of the affidavits that Mr. Odiek is a key investigating officer. Merely mentioning that he's part of the investigative team is enough. This application is not in any way an abuse of the process. Unless my senior colleagues are arguing the fact that they are arguing that Article 28 clause 2 of the Constitution. The provision is here. And a good lawyer is one who knows where to find the law. This is the law. This is not Village Convocation Act. This is the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, which this court subscribes. It doesn't matter whether the press is going to wait for Mr. Odiek, unless that is a planned thing. And this is what we are arguing. Good enough defense, counsel for our respondents, are clearly making it clear that they are looking forward to identify Mr. Odiek. That is enough evidence that they are going to look for him and know who is this investigating officer. Our argument is that that alone constitutes.
Your Worship, sorry to object, but just want to advise my colleague. The submissions of counsel surely must.
That's why I also remind my senior colleague that when he was attacking and mentioned William Mukavicha, it was wrong, because William Mukavicha is appearing for the applicant.
Let's stick to the substantive
Most of
matter.
that, we are here to respect him and what we are respecting. My senior colleagues alluded to the fact that the public by excluding the public from this application, their rights are going to be violated or prejudiced. The right to be present in court. But at the same time, my senior colleague Ruparo answered himself for the respondent that being present in court is not one of the absolute and non-delegable rights. He mentioned, actually, he submitted and answered himself. Your Worship, the public's presence in court in any trial is not one of the non-delegable rights. And that's why Article 28, Clause 2 says they can be excluded from the trial. We just try Your Worship to paint a picture that if the Constitution suggests that the public and the press will be excluded in the substantive trial, how about this application, which is emanating, or which is intended, or which is part of the investigations? I think this is the best time for court to exclude the public and the press. Because then they will have then a right to be present at the time when the substantive trial of this matter is on. The substantive trial is not a substantive trial. What prosecution mentioned this project because the defense mentioned his name in the first day. They said we would like to have Mr. Odiek Benedict to be present in court on the very first day. If my senior brother could memorize that. And that's why we are able to speak and mention his name. Your Worship, it is not true that the respondents are addressing this question. Defense. It is the defense. In any case, what we are here for would have been here basically for retention. Otherwise, applications for access, imaging, those are expired. So, it is something, Your Worship, that this court can
We did not talk about the nature of the application.
That's actually
In
true.
interparties. But again, if my colleague reads
it's okay with the draw. If you can
Section
withdraw it.
21 of the Data Protection Act, you will find that it is an application which is interparties. So again, to correct.
Your Worship, it's a minor correction. Your Worship, my senior colleague Panga tried to address this court in respect to the authority that we laid upon. The Sun Yen King Kong Congo King case. My senior brother also hid away from court the fact that court was on record for mentioning the issue of protecting witnesses and evidence. And it gave exceptions under which that can be done in the same case. I agree with him that the principles therein were emanating from an application by prosecution who did not want to disclose. However,
sorry, this was emanated from constitutional reference. My colleague is lying. It was a reference from a trial before the Honorable Awashiri Stella Anabilis in the Magistrates Court at Uganda Road. The reference made under Article 137(5)(b) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, where the state had refused to make a disclosure prior to the accused person taking plea. The state, in that case, did not apply to the respondent, but the council who applied for the disclosure. So the state has never applied. It is important that council is truthful, or we shall ask him to submit on oath.
I think the issue was about disclosure, which we have mentioned. I think my senior colleague still wants the microphone, but we shall keep sitting down and the addresses go. The issue was about disclosure, which we say.
Proceed, Counsel.
Your Worship, it is therefore this court is duty to protect Mr. Jack Benedict and the integrity of the investigations from morality and public order, and also national security.
Say that again. Protected.
The reason why the public and the press, the reason why the press and the public are excluded are for three reasons: morality, public order, and national security. I think, Your Worship, that marks our agenda. We made this court. We made this court, Your Worship, to allow the application. So,
Waiting for the ruling.
So this is the decision. Having heard from all parties concerned, this court takes cognizance of the fact that this is an application arising from the investigations in the murder file, wherein the two accused persons are charged with a capital case and not a substantive hearing of the said capital matter. Court is also alive to all the authorities that both the state and defense have alluded to, and agree with the defense that they are binding on this court. However, this would only occur if the facts or circumstances were similar, which isn't the case, and therefore not binding in this matter before court today. Yes, an accused person is entitled to a fair, speedy, and public trial, and the exception to public trial being for reasons of morality, public order, or national security. In the case before court, given the nature of the charged offences and the fact that the matter is still at investigations level, it's only prudent that for the integrity of the investigations to be upheld, so that morality, public order, and national security can maintain, this application be had in camera, as no person, that is the accused, and public, shall be prejudiced in any way, given that since it's still at investigations level, when the investigations are complete, full disclosures provided for in the monuments in case and be sought and used as wish by the defense. So the matter is going to be had in camera in the next 10 minutes.
We have an application. Your Worship, we appreciate the ruling of this court. We have instructions to apply for revision of your decision before an appellate court. Your Worship, under the provisions of Section 33 of the Agriculture Act, Section 48.
Section what?
Section 33 of the Agriculture Act.
Yes.
And then Section 48 and 50 of the Criminal Procedure Code. We are also adding Section 17(1) of the Agriculture Act. Yes. Both Section 17(1) and 33, as well as Section 48 and 50 of the Criminal Procedure Code Act, and Rule 2 of the Agriculture Criminal Procedure Applications, which grants the right to an aggrieved party in any matter to seek for revision of any report made by this honorable court. So we do so pray that Your Worship, the applicants be granted, rather the respondents be granted their right to seek for the remedy at an appellate court and go to division. And we pray that you keep to stay the proceedings until the application is disposed of. We also pray that Your Worship, this honorable court provides us with the type record of proceedings, the ruling itself, and the entire certified record for that particular purpose, Your Worship. Your Worship, this application in our opinion goes to the root of the dispensation of justice, and the grave concern was that Your Worship, if we proceed in this manner, there is likely to be a miscarriage of justice. As you have observed in your ruling, Your Worship, that we are at a very critical stage of gathering evidence. And if evidence, if there is any non-compliance with the procedures and all the rules guiding investigations and evidence gathering or assembling that the evidence against the accused person will be highly prejudicial and will eventually discourage the person. So we pray that that importance be appreciated by this honorable court, and our prayer is done. So the emphasis is in section 48, power of this court. That is the High Court call for the record and have it reviewed or revised for applicable as it will do so.
Daily updates. How much do you give in here? Twale gwe daily updates. Kajanja katwale wa mama wo gwe daily updates owulidde. Daily update. Bw'oba olina maama wo akajanja katwale wa maama wo owulidde. Daily update. Take that stupidity to your mother. Daily update, okay? This is not your channel. This is not your data. So don't bring here your stupidity. We are in court. You are writing stupid things. If you want to report this, come in court. Don't be there. You are not appreciating, you are just vulgar. Take your fucking stupidity. Excuse me. Thank you, Amma, for appreciating. That one of the Simaya Bichaman. We are standing over for 30 minutes, getting back. Funded money. We are getting back, coming back into 30 minutes from now. It's been a standover for 30 minutes, getting back in 30 minutes. Okay? For the criticizers, when you don't put in and you're not subscribed, you only have data for 500. You are here criticizing. This is the Heavy Media. In case you are on, subscribe, like, and comment when we make it happen. It is just truly Heavy Hearts representing. Thank you for appreciating the efforts, bro. Well done, live coverage. Thank you for appreciating. I hope we're smart day, the bichi. Olwano kagaya kade kamanyira mbu namawulire be Uganda sima bakayita deire bichi sikyakalaba nakalaba. You promote what? I share your contact and you promote what? Just subscribe. Where are you watching us from? First promote yourself. Even you are not promoted, you are there smart deire bichi. Promote yourself, brother. Share your contact. I promote the live. Promote yourself. You are not promoted. You don't even have boxers to wear. You put your man outside everything. Take away your bullshit, my nigga. Bagai baba no banga. You read the message. Wama guy Heavy Media. You have the best and nice video, better than the BBS. BBS waliwaba wetera muwano. Njajira go wa BBS. Agambye, Wama guys, Heavy Media, you have the nice picture and video better than BBS. Okay, guys, we are getting back in 30 morning. In 30 minutes from now. When daily updates, you look not bathing. Daily updates. Daily update. Morning, I'm about to see you. Live from Shema. People are watching live. What's yeah, man. So for like a message. I don't man, I had that money and I am for all the bloggers, this media is the best today. Good network and sound. Hello. You tell him, my viewer, my subscribers and my followers, you better tell that man, we are not a joking subject. We are not a joking subject right here. The coverage is now good minutes ago. Daily updates, go and bathe. You look not bathing. Daily updates, go and bathe. You look not bathing. Go and bathe and brush your teeth. You come and start writing on my account. Because you look not bathing. I will not block him. Because even the data is going to get done for him. The Uganda bought 500 shillings data. 25 MBs, you are here shouting. Just keep up your mouth. Go and bathe. Get a brush of teeth. Wash up your teeth. Because it looks like you don't bathe, you don't brush. The way you're talking here, it looks like you're smelling about your mouth, my brother. So just keep your mouth shut. In 20-30 minutes from now, we're getting back. The court resumes, okay? In 20 to 30 minutes from now, I see you, but I don't even have your time. Let these people answer you, because do you know how we come in courts? Do you know how many things we do to keep up these lives to be on? So if you are on Simaya Day, just take away your...
Hey, after you called me, I again called you. Because I'm not reporting. I'm not reporting. I was debating.
We are going to break for some few minutes and get back. President Gebalesebo kamubuuzeko katono nnyo mukama wange. President dakiika emu yokka tusoke tugyemu mukama waffe tayagala bifaananyi. Tubuulireko olwaleero tukulaba ku kkooti ya Dr. Kizza Besigye.
Dr. Kizza Besigye esooka olwanirizi bwa Uganda.
Yes, sir.
Ate n'okuba nabyabufuzi babakulembeze abalwanirira eggwanga lino. So nga tumuyita mukulu waffe mu kintu kino balina okujjanjaba era tulabe nga bamuyita kubanga like any other Uganda. So, as we are National Revival Coalition and quality everyone, so and our purpose is to make Uganda great. Uganda cannot be great when there is a lot of injustice, when there is a violation of human rights, when they are kangaroos, and so we are trying our best. That's why we have done
The matter which was in court of taking this matter into the chambers, what is your take about that?
My take about it is that
that the witness couldn't need the public eye. He could be insinuated, he could be abused, he could be killed, yet he's a police officer.
You know, in most cases where kangaroo courts are, where there is no justice, even the witnesses are hidden because they are not certain of the facts. What they will do, they will create a situation that will ensure that evidence was there to get it there. We've been seeing different police officers, because that is their duty, to justify the proceeding, that if that means whatever that they are using
that is Katumba. Should Ugandans expect you to come back for the president's? Yes.
Because the voice of the young people should be heard. And our purpose is to forward to that is our purpose. And our agenda is to make Uganda we are tired of seeing our brothers and sisters being slaves.
That is Katumba for you. In case you've been following. Excuse me. Assalamu alaikum. Nasoma kubajjako. Enda bazza.
Okitegera binyiga
sirina extension ngikozesa kyagikozesa mina wuuyo naye ali wano eno ayagala extension wagirese waka nojja ng'oli wekka naye oyo extension gwe sigala mu ngalo zo olabe bw'otakyaging ogenda kebera battery ng'oli full ogenda kebera battery ng'eri full ate lwaki nza kuzigidde extension bamuwadde ababbi ba content. For those of you who use our content, I've got to know why. I've got to know why. I've got to know why some people are quarreling here about bad pictures, might have not good qualities. you hack our channels, you put our content on your channels, which even don't have followers and subscribers. You are here talking about our content. So it's 200 minutes so far. I've been live. Don't check me out. Don't try this at home. My nigga daily. Don't. Let's take it there. Don't try this. You only hack people's account. You take their footage. You don't know the effort they put in. My nigga. Don't try this at home, my nigga, okay? Getting back in a few.